Hello, this is Dr. Karmen Smith, and I'm a spiritual teacher, author of the book, The I Am Solution, and also a shaman. And so basically, I wanted to put together a group of videos to share with my family originally called the Healer's Manual. And I put together some videos and sent them out to my family. And then my cousin recently said, "Are you still making those videos?" And I said, I haven't in a while. So I decided to make this one. And so basically, on both sides of my family, I know that we have been healers, and it shows up as social workers, doctors, or even really good friends that really want to help and have a listening ear. Many of us are empaths, and that means that we can pick up on other people's energy and other people's feelings, and it's almost like our own. So when there are people that are suffering, we feel that suffering as if it's happening to us. When people are in joy and gratitude, it's like our heart leaps out of our chest. I mean, we're just so grateful. So I wanted to create these videos to let especially my family know that they're not alone, and how to enhance and thrive with these gifts that our ancestors have passed to us of being healers. And so if you can benefit from any of this, I know that you'll incorporate it into your life and it'll make a lot more sense. So right now, our country, our world appears like it's in crisis. And basically what's happening is that things are coming to light. Things that were hidden in the past and remained hidden due to structures, power, wealth, are now coming to light. So a lot of the corruption, a lot of the sexual abuse, a lot of sociopathic policy making has come to light and is going to come to light. And this isn't a time to be fearful. It is a time to actually open our eyes so that we can address the corruption, the malfeasance, and we can begin to create what we want. What do we want this world to look like? What do we want this universe to look like? And that may sound really big at first, but when I tell you that it starts with us, and we have to look at ourselves and say, what is the best version of myself that is trying to burst forth? Because that's going to dictate this larger picture. It starts with us. And so if I have a corrupt sense of not telling the truth in order to get what I want, and we see that playing out in the world, it's because we have it within us. So let's look at one of the first lessons in creating the world that we want, and also stepping into the being that we are and the best version of ourselves. We have to look at self-love. And what is self-love? Some people say self-esteem. Self-love is how you feel about yourself. And when we make mistakes or make the wrong choice, do we beat ourselves up to the point where we feel guilt and shame, and therefore it manifests in the world as a non-loving being? So if we hold on to those things of guilt and shame, we need to address it, just like we need to address the larger issues in the world. And so we need to learn how to love ourselves, have compassion for ourselves, see the right, see the wrong, go straight to love. Don't dwell on the wrong and make it magnified so that that is all that you are. You are a loving, magnificent being. And anything that tells you different is not the truth. So whether you do meditation, whether you do affirmations daily, whatever your practice is, make sure that you are loving yourself, because that is where your power is. Also pay attention to when people give you compliments. Do you play it down? Do you say, oh no, that's not really, well, do you do that? because that's not self-love. Accept compliments. You are magnificent. It doesn't mean that you're a narcissist. It means that you are recognizing the brilliance and the power that you are. So you never want to poo-poo compliments. You never want to say to yourself, well, it wasn't that big of a deal. If the universe is asking you to talk about some of your accomplishments to help somebody else, then that's you sharing your brilliance, but also letting the other person know that that is them also, that they can do the same thing. So really watch if you are degrading yourself, if you are poo-pooing, or, that does not bring you anything but more shame and guilt. So don't have shame and guilt around the magnificent gifts that energetic universe is giving you and your ancestors have provided, and that God energy has manifested within you. You need to share it with the world and be careful about how you do it. Love yourself. Don't poo-poo your gifts. The more that we shine as healers, the more that we shine as gifts of God, the more that we shine as children of God in the universe, the brighter this world gets. So love yourself, and remember, love you.